Hello my lovelies and welcome to Barefoot HQ. Hope you're all well. So today I thought we could have a little walkthrough of this tarot deck I picked up a couple of weeks ago when myself and my daughter Gemma went to Middleton Hall to go and do the snowdrop hunt. And in there they've got a courtyard. I think it's old stable blocks that they've converted into little sort of niche shops. And in the corner of this courtyard is the most amazing little place. It's called Tudor Magic. And it is the smallest metaphysical, spiritual, crystal, whatever you care to call it, shop I have ever been in my life. I thought the cottage in town was small, but Tudor Magic is even smaller. And it's run by a very, very, very lovely lady. And she has all kinds of things in her little shop. Books, decks, incense, oils, ornaments, you name it, she's got it. And every time we go to Middleton, we always pop into Tudor Magic. And I was mooching through her tarot decks she's got in her little cabinet. And I came across this. It's called Tarot of the Druids. And for some reason, I couldn't take my eyes off this deck. I don't know what it was. I'm really not sure. I don't know if it was the colour green or what, but it just spoke to me and I thought, I've got to have that. It was marked up at £25, but she knocked it down to 20. God bless her. See, she's a lovely lady. She knocked it down to 20 for me. So I thought, I'll have that. Now, it's been sat on my desk in my nook ever since I bought it. I've really just not got round to opening it up. So I thought we'd have a look today and we'll go through it together. So, it's called Tarot of the Druids. It's a 78 card multi-language instruction by Lo Scarabeo. They're the people who distribute it. I love the colour on this. And it's by, now I'm going to butcher this, Beppe Vagina, artwork by Sereno Badali and Antonio Lupatelli. Very Italian. And that's the bit underneath, we don't want to see that. But yeah, it's lovely. It's a nice little tuck box. Yeah. I've took the cards out, I'll show you in a minute, lovelies. But good card. You get with it this little handbook. Gives you a spread, and then you've got, it does it in English, Italian, Spanish, French and Dutch. And it tells you what, you know, your cards and your printouts. Tells you about your cards, your major arcanals and your minors, and it gives you a little spread to work with. The book itself is quite nice. It's small enough, but at least you can, I mean, I can read that. You can read it. So some of the books you get, the writing on it is so small that you can't really read it. But yeah, you can read it. It's quite self-explanatory. So then we come to the cards. So you've got this card here. I suppose it's the greeting card. And then at the back, it says a special tarot intuition. Thank you for choosing this deck of magical cards. And there's a thing on the end of it. There's that. Put that over there. Then there's this. It's a nice little introductional type card. The cards themselves have a very rose petal feel. It's not too bad, the card stock. It's not terrible. And they're nice and small, so they're easy to shuffle. I don't like big cards because I can't shuffle them. So these, I'll show you the backs. So these are the backs. I absolutely love the back of these. It's all very Celtic knotty, and I love the colour on it, the golds and the greens. I do like that. I get the feeling with these though, if you try to edge them, it's not going to work out very well. I reckon it'll bleed if you try to cut them and edge them. So not a good idea, folks. So there's the cards. Let's bring it a bit closer so you can see. Yes, they're very brightly coloured, quite whimsical in their way. No, I'll get used to this one of these days. I love the little goat on that. I think the goat and the boar are brilliant. But yeah, there's no sort of prompts on here, if you know what I mean. There's no prompts on them. So it doesn't tell you if it's cups or pentacles or swords or wands or whatever. I think once I can get into this, I'm going to have to read the book and try and work out how this is going to work. But as far as the artwork goes, I really like it. I quite like it. It's really like elfy and elvish, and I don't want to use the word dwarf, but that's what it reminds me of. Quite fairy-ish as well. Ooh, nudity coming. Look away if you're a sensitive nature. But yeah, I do like them. I like the colours on them, and I like the actual pictures themselves are quite bright and bold and quite funny. Caricaturish, that's what it reminds me of. Oh, I like that. That's quite cool. I do like that. See, these little elves, look. Let's get you into focus. See, the little elves, they look like they're making swords and things. See, that could be the swords, but I'm not too sure. I'm going to have a look. I might have to find somebody who's done a YouTube video, a walkthrough on this, and try and decipher it. But yeah, they're quite nice. I like them. They're very, very pretty, very bold colours. Speed it up a little bit and be here forever. It's quite dark and menacing, isn't it? Oh, careful now. Nakedness. Oh, I like him in the background. He's quite cute. He's quite nice. I like him. That looks like the tower to me. If you can see, like, you've got the tower there, and then you've got flames and things. So that could be representative of the tower. These are quite funky. I do like this. I like this deck. It's quite funky. It's quite me. I'm quite into things like this. It reminds me of something, and I can't quite think of what it is. No doubt it'll come to me at some stupid hour of the night, and I go, oh, I know what it was. That's quite good. Quite like that. Oh, cup. Yeah, now here we go, the cups. This is starting to make sense now. Oh dear, seals, you are daft. 2 of cups. 3 of cups. 4 of cups. 5 of cups. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 'The characters remind me of something, and I'm not really sure what it is they remind me of. I've seen something similar to this somewhere, and I can't think of what it reminds me of. But yeah, I quite like it. It looks like an egg. Yeah, it's quite cool. I'm quite into this. Oh, quite like her. She looks like she means business. That's a very, very big stone circle there. If that's meant to be a fortress, a wall to keep people out, that's not going to work, is it? There you go, look. Druids and mistletoe have always been together for as long as they've been about, druids and mistletoe. They consider it to be a sacred plant. There you go, more druids and mistletoe. Yeah, it's considered a sacred plant for the druids. Yes, I think I should do some research on this, because I do think that I could quite possibly work with this given time. But I do like this. I do like the colour. I keep saying it. I do like the colours on it. I do like the boldness of it. I like the fact that some of it's quite cartoony, a bit caricature-y. There's your swords. See, look at the colour of that sky on there. Isn't that beautiful? It's such a vibrant pink. There's lots of going on there. There's a lot of action going on there. Oh. He's been buried with his sword, as it should be. All warriors need to be buried with their swords. last one. What is he? Oh, he's going to bug me now, isn't he? Not Alfred. It's going to bug me now. I'll think of it. But yeah. So that's it, lovelies. That is a quick look at the Tarot of Druids, published by Lo Scarabeo. Not a bad deck. Quite impressed with that. So, lovelies, thank you for stopping by to look at my deck. And I hope you all have a wonderful afternoon. Sending you all much love and many blessings.